So for me personally, confidence, when I think of confidence, it means I got my own back, right? I feel supported. I feel like I can do the things that I want to do, and I have no fear of being seen. So those are probably the three aspects of confidence for me. First off, if people are watching this video, it's because they struggle with confidence. Okay, they feel at the moment that they're lacking in confidence, that confidence isn't something that they have. So my first tip would be, if that's how you feel, do not let that stop you. Okay, you first off don't need to fix that about yourself. Nothing wrong with you or broken. You're not weak. You're not weak, or you shouldn't feel ashamed for not having confidence. You have it. Accept that about yourself. Right now, this is where I'm at. I feel like I lack confidence. I feel a little afraid of being seen. I feel hesitant about doing the things that I want to do in my life. I feel unsupported. So, fine, you have that feeling. Doesn't mean it needs to dictate what you do. So what I was doing last year was, I don't feel confident. This is something that I'm always very vocal about. I have terrible self-esteem. When I say terrible, I have a very low, poor opinion of myself, both as how I am as a person and how I look. But do I let that stop me? No. That's the choice that we have. You have no confidence in yourself. Why let that stop you? Do it, okay? It doesn't mean that just because you feel that way, you have to act that way. So this was the first thing, that I feel the fear and do it anyway would be the best thing.
Yeah, everyone write it down in the comment. Feel the fear, do it anyway.
Screw lack of confidence. Who says that lack of confidence means you have to hide? Who said that? Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything at all.
It's a fear that's hiding you, right?
I still ignore that every day. when I do my YouTube, I just ignore it. It's not, but I don't do it in a way that I'm
But you do it anyway. Yeah, you're not hiding. You do it daily. Amy does it daily.
Not, what's the word? I'm not resisting it. It's like, okay, I feel, need a clean word, crappy about myself. So, doesn't mean I have to hide. What? Okay? So this is the first thing. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you have to act it. Okay? My second tip would be looking more on question, why do you feel like you need confidence? What is lacking in you right now that makes you feel like you don't have confidence? What does lack of confidence feel like for you? And maybe take some time and space every single day to explore it with curiosity, because at the moment, confidence is this concept and lack of confidence is this concept. What does it mean to you? How do you feel when you lack confidence? Do you feel fear? Do I feel like I'm unsupported? Do I feel like no one's got my back? If I feel afraid, or like I lack the power or something to do what I want to do. I'm afraid of people's reaction to me. I'm thinking too much about other people's opinions. I feel shame about myself and my appearance, things like that. What's the feeling that's causing you to feel at the moment that you lack confidence? And then my, let's say, a practical tip, once you get to that point and you start questioning it, is question, whose belief is that? So let's say you lack confidence because of your physical appearance. Okay, let's say I lack confidence because I don't like my physical appearance. It's not acceptable to me. Okay, question, whose opinion is that? Whose belief is that? Who conditioned that into you? Because when you were a baby, you were the way that you were and you didn't care. So you've learned that that's not your belief. And because it's not your belief, you don't have to hold on to it. So question it. Don't fight it. Don't push it down and say, no, I have confidence. I am confident. No, I'm not going to listen. Instead, explore it. Question it. You don't have to. These things that are programmed into you, you don't have to listen to them. They're not even yours. The third thing. So this is number 2. So
that's very important. Yeah.
First thing, Don't let lack of confidence stop you. Do what you want to do. I
No
promise you
fear.
it's okay. I promise you nothing bad has happened to me when I have done things ignoring lack of ignoring like I don't feel confident. It's not like I did all this stuff last year and then everyone starts laughing at me and, you know, my whole world fell apart and I, you know, I had to run and hide. Nothing bad happened, okay? So just ignore it and do what you want to do. Don't let it stop you. Number 2, explore the, let's say, emotional and conditioning aspect of it a little more. And the third thing would be something practical that everyone can do is there are times, like if you think of the times in your life, it's never like all the time in your life you lack confidence. All the time in your life you feel crappy about yourself. All the time in your life you're afraid. That's not likely to be the case.
No. Yeah.
There are probably times where you feel good about yourself. There are probably times, circumstances, situations where you feel supported, where you feel like you can do what you want to do, stand up, make decisions that will bring you happiness and joy, and do things that you enjoy doing. There's probably times like that. So focus on those more and fill your life more with the things that you enjoy doing, because when you enjoy doing something and you feel good, you don't care so much about like what's your, let's say, external, what people are thinking or what might happen, because you're in the moment, you're enjoying it in the moment. And if you're in the moment enjoying it, all this other noise is just not going to be there. So I would say focus more on filling your life with the things that you enjoy doing, that make you feel good, so you're sort of filling yourself up in that way. And you know, and that you'll get some positive momentum going doing that. Okay, and once you've got the positive momentum going, you feel more supported, you feel like you have more power, more personal, let's say, more empowerment, and you know you're going to get that forward momentum and be moving away from the let's hide, you know, let's do the shame, things like that. Don't push yourself. So let's say, so for example, for me, singing, I actually like have a decent singing voice, but I'm terrified to sing and I lack confidence to sing in public. But that's one thing that I'm not going to push myself too much to do, because I feel so, let's say, so much fear about it that, you know, at this point in my life, I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying rule it out, but I'm going to focus on the small things that I can achieve and focus on the small ways that I can put myself out there and like build up that positive momentum.
We're gonna do a karaoke night, so yeah.
I have done it. I have a few times I've been on Instagram, and you know, that, like I said, there are times and circumstances when I will do it, and then focus on that. Yeah, focus on the times that you do feel empowered, because it's not true to say that all the time you feel disempowered. Start to notice more. Hang on, I do actually have a good opinion of myself. I do actually, in some circumstances, feel confident. If we lived in, let's say, my entire world was this room and there is no one in it. Okay, let's say our life is we never see or interact with any other person. Would you have any doubts about yourself? Would you feel lacking in anything? Would you feel not beautiful? Would you feel not worthy? Would you feel like a failure, like you can't do anything? No. We only have these lack of confidence, these beliefs because of other people. That's the only thing. I think it's the quote, like, hell is other people. Well, it is. Right? If we didn't have other people, you would never feel confident. You would never be comparing, I'm not enough, I'm not enough. So those aren't even, it's not your true nature to doubt yourself. It's not your true nature to feel like this. Those are not your thoughts, not your beliefs, not your feelings about yourself. So you don't need them. You don't need to listen to them. Just to think of that, like maybe one or two people that you know in your family or in your friend circle or your life that like genuinely just does what they want to do and does not care how like good or, you know, how it's received. I'm just thinking of someone that within my extended family who just always posting videos of her singing, and I wouldn't say that she's like you know, textbook amazing singer, but she doesn't care.
And good on her for doing that.
If I'm honest, and a lot of people, you know, are just making fun or something like that, and I'm envious. I'm like, well, I would love to not care, you know. So like, she just does what she wants to do. how amazing, how beautiful. So that shows me that saying I'm not going to do it because I'm scared of not being good enough, because I'm scared of people's opinion, that's actually not necessarily how you need to live your life. That's a choice that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to live your life that way. You don't have to care what people think or how good you are. You really don't. Because I know this, because there are people who really don't care and they just do what they want to do. So
Right, right.
how do you want to live your life? You want to live your life being afraid and never doing anything, or just going for it, not care? I don't know if I'm good or not. Doesn't matter. I want to do this. So that's like a choice that we can make. Who said that we have to listen to our fear and not do it, or all of that? Who says you have to be confident? Just do it. I mean, if people are wanting to start a YouTube channel and are wondering and thinking, oh, but everyone else is doing it, everyone else is better than me, well, question your reasons for wanting to do YouTube. Are your reasons for wanting to do YouTube to be the best?
Mm-hmm.
Or are your reasons for doing YouTube because you genuinely have something on your heart that you want to share? That's
exactly.
You do it the first way. You want to be the best. Probably you'll struggle with comparison and feeling inadequate and things like that, and probably give up. But if you want to do it because you enjoy it, it doesn't matter if you're the best. It doesn't matter if you've got 1 million subscribers. You're enjoying doing it. So which one's it going to be?